All right, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. It's Gage. Hi. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And woo, golly, is it ever Thursday? It's Thursday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday. I haven't been awake for several hours now. I promise. I actually had to get up early today. But we are here to play some Final Fantasy XIV. And today we are going to be doing not a New Game Plus stream, but we're going to be doing a stream where we're going to be checking out the current event, which is The Rising. For those, I'm gonna wait until the ad break's over. Okay, ad break's over. For those who are not aware, The Rising is an event that commemorates the release of A Realm Reborn, what is effectively, or what is generally referred to as the 2.0 version of Final Fantasy XIV. A little bit of history, in case you need it. Final Fantasy XIV originally released in the early 2010s in what's called now its 1.0 form, to a, quite frankly, alarming degree of criticism. Not unearned criticism, but definitely alarming. It was generally criticized for like its performance, and among other things, you may have occasionally heard the joke about the absurdly detailed flower pots with thousands of triangles. Generally speaking, just kind of like put together by a bunch of people who aren't used to making MMOs. Obviously, probably a different team than the ones that did Final Fantasy XI, which is still going, amazingly enough. And, like, you know, good for them. Fast forward some years, there's a bunch of, like, internal changes on the team handling Final Fantasy XIV, and one, Naoki Yoshida, is brought on to basically write the game. And when I say write, I mean R-I-G-H-T, like make it right. And as he is known now, Yoshi P, basically looked at what we had and was just like, we need to do a complete overhaul. So in-game what happened is the moon fell out of the fucking sky. Well, one of them. And it fell out of the fucking sky and was just like, oh, it cracked like an egg, and whoopsie-daisy, here comes Bahamut. Bahamut lays waste to the land. Anybody who had a character at that time, their character is forcibly ejected from existence. And cut to a couple years later in 2013, Final Fantasy XIV is released in its 2.0 state with the subtitle A Realm Reborn. A Realm Reborn is a complete overhaul, of course, of Final Fantasy XIV as it was, with new mechanics, new graphical overhauls, and all sorts of shit to make it run better and be fun to play. Now, looking back at 2.0 in its original state, like, it's kind of hard to imagine that, like, the game that we're playing these days was ever so... Like, it's rough looking back on it now, because, like, it seems like a completely different game. Well, not completely different. I mean, there's quality of life improvements that were made over time that they did not have when A Realm Reborn initially released. That now we look back on it just like, how did we ever do without these? But at the time that it was released, it was such a significant improvement over 1.0 that it got a huge player following just based on the idea that, like, hey, you know that MMO that released and people hated it? It's actually good now. I was actually among those people, originally getting started in Final Fantasy XIV back in 2013 with a character on, I want to say I was on Balmong, maybe? as Galea Roughscales, who was a female Rogadine. And then at a certain point during one of the early patches for 2.0, I fell off completely. I think it was around the time of before the Maelstrom, I think, or beyond the Maelstrom, something having to do with the Maelstrom, something having to do with Leviathan, I think. And I just kind of fell off completely. I think there was a lot. There was some kind of drama that was going on with like the people that I frequently played with that like I just didn't feel like playing anymore. Cut to within the last few years, my wife Natalie really gets into it after being told by people that like it's got a lot of stuff in it that she would really like. She does get really into it and basically petitions me to get back into it again. And thus, it does the story of Aigeld Stjork begin in earnest. So, it has been 10 years since the initial release of A Realm Reborn. And for this monumentous occasion, this decade of Final Fantasy XIV R, they got some cool stuff planned. There is, of course, the standard the Rising event, which usually around the time, like when we know that there's a patch coming out, includes some kind of like, just like, hey, hope you check out the next patch or the next expansion. Like they did that just before Endwalker came out with like, just be like, hey fuckers, you're going to the moon, and it was really cool. And they're always like also really emotional events, just because it's just like, wow, we have spent so much time and become so invested in this world, and God, it just warms yonder heart. They're also doing, until the release of patch 6.5, what's called a Moogle Treasure Trove event, wherein certain dungeons and trials and raids can be played in order to get special tomestones that can be traded for rare items. Things that you wouldn't normally be able to just buy. And one of those items is a doggo. See, each expansion has a number of major trials over the course of the expansion. And those trials all have extreme versions, which are just like considerably harder versions of those trials. And if you play the extreme version, there is a chance that you could unlock a special mount. In Realm Reborn, it was horses. In Heavensward, it was birds. And in Stormblood, it's doggos. And if you get all of the mounts from all the extreme trials, you get the chance to get a one final special mount through a special quest. I have all but one doggo, and the doggo I need is on sale this year, as are all of them. But for the purposes of what we're going to be doing today, we're focusing on getting that one doggo. There's a bunch of other stuff up for sale that I also want, and I might go ahead and get one of those. But this is kind of what we're going to do. So we're going to be doing the Rising event. We're going to be doing we're going to be running the same dungeon 3 times, which, you know, should be a lot of fun, I'm sure, in order to build up, well, we might not do the same dungeon. We're gonna play it by ear a little bit. I might do that, I might not. And then we're going to get the last mount I need and go ahead and throw that final quest to get the special mount into action. So that's our game plan today. That's what we're going to be doing. There is a bunny boy who's leaning all up against a wall, real cool. Let's go ahead and get the feed up here. And his little teddy bear there is just kind of hanging out and doing animations by my legs. But you can see everybody is... We got people hanging out by the stage. We got the quest giver right here. Now, this quest has been going on for a hot minute now. And I'm going to be kind of grateful for that, because let me tell you, first day that a special event happens, generally you'll find people just crowding the NPCs involved and the locations involved for the purpose of getting through it as quick as possible. So we're going to go ahead and talk to Kippy Jakia. Hey girl, hey. Siblings rising. Kippy Jakia is looking a worried sister. What's the deal? Oh, if it isn't Igeld. It's always a pleasure, my friend. And how fortuitous that you should appear now, just when I'm in need of help again. Pray, hear me out. Ari of Sasha. It's wild seeing Kippy without a giant crowd around her. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad that I waited like a week to actually do this quest. I did have to skip yesterday's question of the day on co-host for Warriors of Light, but hopefully once I do this today, I can answer that in earnest. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ul'dah during the Rising celebration. However, the appointed hour has come and gone, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and I'm beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? Uh-huh. I'm in your debt. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he had aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not cross paths? We met at the previous Rising. That's right, we did. Bunny banani banani. Not only did you meet him, you helped him on his way, you say? What an amazing coincidence! That being said, it doesn't necessarily mean you would know where he is now. If he isn't in the city, though, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Okay, but oh, she just fucking took off. Okay. Excuse me! Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? Bunny banani banani. Oh, Nagi. I understand he is doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. Of course he's doing work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction. If you can track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. Well, beans. Okay. Where is that guy? Excuse me, have you seen a man with either a strange instrument or a notepad that he writes down haiku in? Something you need? Bunny bunny, banani. Oh, Nagi. Aye, I know the sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. While with talk of bandits prowling the road of late, I can't help but worry. Alright, is there someone else? Ah! Bran! Something I could do for you, adventurer? If you've business with Bran, best state it quickly. This Gaz has leads to follow and incidents to investigate for the Harbor Herald. Never heard of it. Do you perhaps work for the Mithril Eye as well? Bunny badunny. I see. With apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working my upcoming piece on the Rising. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever-enigmatic Wandering Minstrel, who's got another unusual venture in the offing. The offing? Do you mean the oven? Like of in the cold food, of out hot eat the food? The Letter Forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go and see the man. He's at the Gold Court, over on the steps of Thlau. I don't know why I said Thlau like that. It appears Nagi is scaring got some work for the Wandering Minstrel. If you talk to the man at Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Well, alright. Gold Court it is. I'm gonna find a fucking etherite. Where's the closest one? I was just... Oh, I could go either way. Let's go this way. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Oh, there it is. Gladiator's Guild is gonna be my closest one. The normal theme for Ul'dah currently occupies this like space in my mind that I'm not sure if I find it nostalgic or I find it annoying. Just because of how much time I spend here. Hey there, big guy. Ah, my dear friend, what a pleasant surprise this is. I trust you have been keeping well. Now then, how might this minstrel be of service? Bunny bunny, banani banani. So Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task, and have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of this rising celebration, I am hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another, and all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ul'dah, I have dispatched a chocobo carriage. Nagi is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on Link Pearl a while ago, he said that they had emerged from the 12's Wood on their way back to Ul'dah. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but might I trouble you to look for them? I would go myself, except I am needed here at present. Okay. I am truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage was meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area. I pray that nothing has befallen them. Oh, I gotta go to the quicksand. Okay. I like this Lalafell doing all the same stuff at the exact same pace as me. Just like scooting around. There they go. Oh. I like how their model shifted forward before the fucking portal opened up. Beautiful. Love that for them. Kippy. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? Bunny bunny banui. Escorting a carriage for the minstrel, so that is the way of it. As suggested, let us take ourselves to Blackbrush Station and try searching in the vicinity. And she's gone. Alright. Is that guy gonna run there? Alright. Maybe he's gonna warp to like an exit to Central Thanalon. Perchance. No, there he's here. Okay. Damn, he loads in quick. Gale, no sooner did I arrive than this man came running out of breath. What's up, dude? You're an adventurer? Thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiverin Mons. They've fallen on a chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help him. That has to be Nagi. With me, Gale. Alright. I'm willing to kick some ass. I don't care if it's a holiday. This guy looked like an onion. Damn it. There's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little shite. Hey, stop that. Enough! Leave my little brother alone, or 12 as my witness, you'll receive such a thrashing as you've never known. And this fearsome adventurer here, that is. Huh? I mean, yes, I will thrash you. Grr. I have a really big sword and I know how to use it. That's no ordinary woman! Retreat! Ah, my reputation precedes me.
you all right, Nagi?
Oh my goodness.
Sister, and I Gale too. That you should be the one to come to my aid. Thank you.
How have you been, Nagi?
You remembered. I've been well, more than well. I'm sorry I didn't come when I said I would, sister. Rest assured, I'm not too badly hurt. That's a relief. I'll take a proper look at your wounds back in the city. I must say, I was quite surprised to learn that you had met Igald.
Reputation of being an adventurer or former dragon? Yes. To be fair, not everyone knows that about Igald. I think, oh god, how many people know? At least one dead person knows. Oh shit. I didn't realize I had autoplay on. Whoops, I missed whatever that text was.
Now, I had suspected that you were a great adventurer, but send your foes running without even drawing your weapon. That's just incredible.
Let's see. Estinian knows. Maya Capra knows. Zero? I think? Does Zero know? I think I've written that Zero knows. I think the only other person that knew was Isael. I am... Does no one else here know that I'm the Warrior of Light? I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want Sister's approval, I need to grow stronger to be able to fight on my own. She's right here. She can hear what you're saying.
My approval?
You're embarrassing yourself in front of the guy that brought me into town at the beginning of the game.
Ah, but first things first. Brent and I have delivery to make for the Rising. If you'll excuse us, we will hurry back to Ul'dah. Let us head back as well. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case.
I'm a little bummed I didn't get to beat up anybody. I do like the idea of people fleeing at the sight of me. That's fun. Don't pull any shit, or else. It's like that fucking scene. What's that? What was it in? It was Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, where like the dude walks in on Batman like searching for clues in one of the secondary characters' bedrooms, and he's just like not dealing with this and closes the door and leaves. Just like, I didn't see shit.
Thanks to you, Nagi is safe. Still, what he said was about making it on his own weighs on my mind. Sister was none too gentle dressing my wounds. Perhaps she's annoyed I didn't show up as promised. Welcome back, my friends. Pleased am I to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me they now have all the letters. With this, we may proceed with the letter forest as planned. Thank you, Nagi. I'm so sorry I was late. You see... blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And that's how it happened. Were it not for Igald, there's no telling what might have become of the letters and Brent. In the end, I was utterly useless. My dude, you were one guy! Like, it was 3 Lalafell, sure, but Lalafell are fucking ruthless! You can't underestimate them. They'll kick your ass. So that is how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid. You're welcome. That being said, my boy, you were far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There was no need to belittle yourself so. Well, Igald didn't need to rely on anyone. No, she drove off the bandits with nary more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to her. Like her, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. Well, if you want to be like me, you need to have some kind of, like, metaphysical PTSD that gives you psychic powers. Without help.
Tell me, Nagi, all this time, have you been working alone, even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of, I must be able to handle everything by myself. I see. That's dumb. If that is what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. Ha! Owned. No, that makes sense. I don't know why I'm surprised. What? But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove to you that I have what it takes, but now... You've developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. And it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. All right, sister. I'll think on this. Well, that went well. It appears Kippy wants her brother to rethink what adventuring is to him. Had the question been posed to you, what answer would you arrive at, I wonder? I don't know, I'm just here to have fun I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Well, I mean, I'm a Viera, so technically speaking, I am here for a long time. I'm sorry you had to see that, Igeld. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. To succeed and be happy. After all, I know better than any how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he is like to die somewhere out there. And even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. If he could just focus on what actually matters. Instead, he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. You have the same dialogue? Yeah, you do. Hippie! Give me the thing I want. Potpourri? If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It's his life, after all, and no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath though I am to impose until my brother has found his answer, might I trouble you to keep an eye on him? Please take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and it is more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like Kippy, I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. Okay. Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I will see you again anon, if you'll excuse me. And there she goes. Nagi set off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in your capable hands, my friend. Hold on, what's gonna be... yeah, this way. And away we go. Oh, they had the little mimic box. I might get that because if my plan goes well enough and I do like 3 things that get me like 14 tomestones apiece, I'm gonna have a little bit left over from when I get my last doggo. So I might get the little mimic box because I like it a lot. It's one of the ones on my list. Oh, it's you, Igeld. What is it? Bunny, Banui, Benai. Is that so? I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kippy has looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her, I heard tales about adventurers and came to admire them. Upon learning of the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say, and I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work, but she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that, I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others, that I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister. People who aren't adventurers, but are familiar with them. Who an old dog would fit that description? I know just the bartender. How about the face of the Adventurers Guild? Of course, who else but Miss Momodi? In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. And there he goes. Well... Everybody always just fucking sprinting off without me. Just like, calm down. The Rising ain't going nowhere. At least, not till October. 6.5 comes out. But like right now, it's like we got time. It's fine. It's fine. Check it out. It's fine. I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home, and I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy, and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Oh god, you're making me hungry. Stop that. I just ate. Sorry, now isn't the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi. Hey girl, hey. Well now, if it isn't Igald and Nagi. To what do I owe the pleasure of both your companies today? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. Blah blah, yada yada, exposition. And that's about the size of it. A misconception you've developed about being an adventurer, that's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. Look at this sopping wet meow meow. He's so upset. That fucking face. This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nagi, suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? Ugh. Oh. From this here counter, I have indeed seen off many an adventurer, each and every one unique, with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common, a reason for first embarking upon their journey. Igald, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventure in life? Me? Oh, now here's the question. Do I answer this as Igald, or do I answer it for myself? Because if it was for myself, like, I would definitely say that, like, it was a friend that recommended it to me. But Igald's definitely an I wanted to see the world kind of gal. And I would probably say that in the end, that's kind of the reason. Like, that is in part the reason, like, I think I came back as well. You know? Just, like, getting to see just, like, all the new stuff that had been added since I played back in, like, 2013. So, yeah, I'll go wanted to see the world. How very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now, you hear? And you, Nagi? What inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard about adventurers from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. Then isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you have a reason all your own. Oh! It all makes sense now. By the 12th, I see it now. At some point, my desire to prove myself to Kippy had displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception Kippy wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do the things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough for me for today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Momodi. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy doing what you do. Thanks, Momodi. There she goes. Big ass sword clipping through her skirt like that. Alright, what you think, big guy? Thank you. Thank you. Or fucking goddamn. Thank you too, Igeld, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to Kippy now. And loath though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like your help with. You see, of the letters we collected in Limsa Laminsa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. By now, that letter should be on display in the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. Sorry, give me 1 second. I got like this weirdly long hair in my eyebrow. It's like bugging me. Ah, got it. Ah, alright. He disappeared. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. He's just gone now. Fuck. And here we go. I have a message on Discord. 1 second. Need to make sure this isn't anything too important. Okay. And it's nothing. It's nothing too important, thankfully. Occasionally, important things happen. And I need to be like, oh shit, we gotta, oh fuck, alright. Now, where is that letter? Hello, Ongoing Minstrel. Ah, welcome back. Dare I hope you were able to find the answer? Yes, I'm happy to say. Miss Momodi helped me to come to a realization. And when I go to speak with my sister, yada yada, blah blah blah, exposition, and that's about the size of it. I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. I have a blue chocobo! Very well. Let us all search together, and more swiftly to find it. You got it. Igeld Shork is on the case. Oh shit, I actually gotta look for it. Okay. Okay, there is a letter specifically with a blue chocobo on it, but I also want to read some of these other ones. Okay, letter with a quill drawing. Esteemed adventurer, should you chance to read this letter, I pray it finds you well. Much time has passed since you helped us to rebuild in the wake of that terrible disaster, but we still remember you most fondly. Our lives continue to be hard and every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we have regained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. The morrow will be brighter than today. This we dare to believe now, thanks to you. And should you yourself face hardship, I pray that you believe the same. While the contents ring a bell, this letter wasn't written by an explorer, nor does it bear the drawing of a blue chocobo. It isn't the missive Nagi is looking for. Does it ring a bell? That sounds like literally everyone I've ever spoken with. Letter with the shield drawing. As someone charged with the city's peace, I cannot overstate how much of a boon adventurers are to our efforts. Some folk had expressed concern that an increase in drifters would see corresponding rise in crimes, but on the contrary, they are steadily declining. Soldiers like ourselves are somewhat limited in the scope of our duties, and we are not always available to lend our citizens what assistance they need. Thus, when I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to adventurers who step up to fill the void. While the contents ring a bell, this letter wasn't written by an explorer, nor does it bear the drawing of a blue chocobo. Those are the missive Nagi is looking for. Yeah, I know. I am explicitly looking at ones that are not the one he's looking for. For fun. You see. Dear not-so-new adventurer, as a traveling merchant, I've had my fair share of happy encounters, but sharing a carriage with you stands above them all. For you see, I went on to sell veritable crate loads of the ring I gave you, and turned enough of a profit to buy my own carriage. You shared with me your adventurer's luck, and I count my blessings every day. No matter where I go, I often hear tell of your exploits, and it makes me inordinately proud to have met you. When we meet again, my friend, I pray for your continued safety and success. Aw, this was for me specifically. It's not the one we're looking for, as I was aware. Okay, let's read the proper letter. Letter with the blue chocobo drawing. Boop. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of birdsong and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now, in hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you would all share in my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I wait your coming. Letter recruiting adventurers bears a drawing of blue chocobo. It must be the missive Nagi is looking for. Great many of these letters bear words of thanks to adventurers, a testament to the good that you and yours do out in the world. Sup, fucker? No luck over here so far. How about you? I got it. A blue chocobo. Yes, this is the one. That person looking at me? All that's left then is to talk to Kippy. You know where she is? She went to the Weaver's Guild, saying that she had business there. Perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. Is that Hildebrand Manderville? For this too, might I trouble you to accompany Nagi? Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how the events unfold. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. Inspector Hildebrand. It's him. He's here. I needed to stop briefly because people are making jokes in our apartments group chat. You're here too, Igeld? I must confess, I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Yeah, you're welcome. Hello. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So, Nagi, were you able to find the answer? Yeah, but at first I wanted to ask, why are you a seeker of the sun and I'm a keeper of the moon? Don't worry about that. Alright, to begin with, I want you to look at this. Here you go. Thank you. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others. But a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I have decided that I will answer the invitation. Then, this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone. Uh-huh. I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden. And in my obsession, I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. To see what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me, and I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momody and Eigeld. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that alright with you? My man? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Do you remember what you once told me, Nagi? Shortly before the calamity struck. Are we about to see little Nagi? He's so small!
So you'll interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to?
You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you?
Never ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too.
Aww. Look at his little tail! Well, that's as fine an aspiration as any, but do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps?
Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all. Oh yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people, and when I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like.
That's adorable. For that boy to spurn help for want of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it, and in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardships, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come. Uh-huh. So long as you are true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Eigeld? An adventurer is never alone! Oh god, I'm gonna cry. Ugh. Ugh. Understood, Kippy. Won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition in Limsa Lominsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give you these garments. I shall give these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. For me? Thank you so much, sister! I must thank you too, Eigeld. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep on working to be like you. I'll keep on working hard to be like you. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him and look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. What something else did you have in mind? With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. Okay, bye, you two. You see the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relate to him the tale's happy conclusion. Minstrel! Mr. Minstrel! It's over at the Ruby Road Exchange. What's he doing there? What's he doing over there? Get out of there! That's not where you're supposed to be. Fuck off. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Nagi and Kippy. Bunny bunny, banoi, banani. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. When we first set out on our journeys, 'tis usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet, as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. You're welcome, my dude. These events have inspired a new verse in me. A verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds, and the hopes of those who see them off. Ooh! Oof, ouch, my echo. Huh. Who's driving the airship? Bear is driving! No, wait, what is going on here? Greetings, warrior of light. Huh? Hey, how's it going? This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. Hi, Naoki Yoshida! 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventurer along the way. If truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so, days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. I'm so sick of working on this game. No. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on, and it is thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now, I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it is with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. 'Tis no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Hey, you're welcome, man. Hey, get to working on that Xbox version. I'm raring to not have to use my PS4 anymore. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. Ah! Jesus Christ! Oh, cool bird. Together we have built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Cool bird. Oof, ouch, my echo. Hey man, that was a really good song. I dare say Nagi is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippy will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you would lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. Aw. Am I about to pass out again? Nope. By morning light the journey starts, a thrill of hope within our hearts. On westerly wind to river song, into the world where we belong. That's a really cool outfit. He looks real cool. Above fields of white and azure sky, sunsets storm a crimson fire. Jewels a glitter on pitch-black veil, a new day dawns, so goes the tale. Sky and fire is a bit of a slant rhyme, but you know, I'll let it pass. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. What? Oh. Fired works. Where will you go? Whom will you meet? What will you see? Or, hold up. Where you will go, whom you will meet, what you will see. There is no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this. The bonds you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind, they shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your own path. Wherever your journey leads, I shall be praying for your happiness. Thanks, man. Pretty fireworks. Oh no, they're gonna hit the airship! Oh! No, they're fine. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Can you imagine if it just suddenly blasted? With memories shared, yet all our own, as one we brave frontiers unknown. Thank you for 10 years. I'm gonna cry. You're welcome. Alright, I'm good. I'm good? I'm good. I'm good. Quest complete. You now have access to Letter Force Gold Court. Speak with its tender stationed there to read the letters. Additionally, you have also unlocked the Kupo Kupo Adventure minigame on the Steps of Knowledge. Speak with Nonora, the Ruby Road Exchange, to play. This, along with other minigames, may also be played at Toby and Turn. Alright. I want to read letters. Hold up, though. You now summon the Rising Phoenix Mount. What's this do? Oh, is nothing loaded in yet? Okay, hold up. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Alright, so hold up. I want to go read some letters. I always like these events that have, like, little extra things that you can do once you've, like, completed, like, the main quests for it. It's fun. It's neat. Letter Forest Tender.
Greetings and welcome to the Letter Forest. Displayed here are messages of gratitude and encouragement which folk the realm over have anonymously written. Comes as no surprise, but no few messages are addressed to adventurers. If you wish to peruse some letters, I should be pleased to guide you.
Woof! A letter from a message board keeper. Many years have passed since we installed a message board on an unassuming street corner. To see it continues to be utilized by adventurers fills me and my fellow keepers with pride. Like a lodestone, the message board draws people together, and it's our hope that it keeps serving you well as a means to share information. For our humble part, we shall endeavor to maintain the board in good repair while bringing you news that may be of interest. With best wishes, a message board keeper. So is this all from, like, stuff... choreography? Oh, this is all from, like... people who worked on the game, huh? A choreographist. So like an animator? As a choreographist, my job is to create movements that convey specific emotions such as dancers' performances or a mammoth's adorable gesture. And though I have the honor of contributing my expertise to etiquette manuals, movements cannot be tangibly preserved in the manner that artworks such as paintings can. From a mesmerizing flutter of fabric to the inviting springiness of a booze, it all passes by in an instant. In light of this, if but one of my steps or flourishes occupy a place in your memory, then nothing would make me happier. Movingly yours, a humble choreographist. This is great. I love this. An etiquette manual writer. So a person who, like, designs the emotes? One lazy afternoon, as I stood by the Aetherite Plaza, I found myself absorbed by the sight of adventurers whiling away their time. Greeting friends who were passing by, practicing a newly learned dance, sitting on a bench and chatting, opening umbrellas when it began to rain, tucking into a loaf of bread when peckish. To the untrained eye, they were doing naught out of the ordinary. I, however, saw the fruits of my life's work, and it warmed my heart. Dreaming of a day when a proper social etiquette is practiced by all, be it in a ballroom or otherwise, I shall continue my quest to edify. Courteously yours, an etiquette manual writer. I love this. I love this. Theater set designer. So like a level designer? Oh, this is so cool. Dear adventurer, I am a theater set designer and one who is said to have a penchant for designing unusual props for the stage. Some of my labors of love, it thrilled me to discover, have caught your eye to become little companions that follow you around or even modes of transportation. To see my creations for the stage delight you off it, even the oddest ones, delights me in turn and further motivates me in my craft. In hopes I can continue to delight you all, I will endeavor to create ever more interesting prompts. Yours in whimsy, a theater set designer. So this is like an environmental artist, I guess. A festival committee member. Dear adventurer, I'm a festival committee member in charge of decorating the cities during celebrations. While decorations are an oft unremarked part of events, some of you have noticed the little touches we apply, such as stray bombs and romantic snowmen, and it makes our efforts all the more worthwhile. As you continue your adventures, it is our hope that the festive ambiance we create throughout the year will provide you with the joy and respite both. Mirthfully yours, a festival committee member. So somebody who works on the seasonal environmental stuff. A letter from an architect. This is going to be a level design person, I'm sure. Recently, my fellows and I have been taking ourselves around the realm, repairing buildings and roads, as well as restoring natural landscapes. This we do as part of an initiative to improve quality of life for adventurers. Yours is a long journey. What little we can do to ease your way, we gladly do. Constructively yours, a humble architect. Maybe like a gameplay designer? I don't know. An artisan. You who are reading this letter, I bid you imagine the countless adventurers who call this world home. I dare say it isn't difficult to do so, for that is reality as it stands. Yet we mustn't take it for granted, for what we have now is the culmination of much hard work by many souls. Souls including your good self. Adventurers breathe life into this world, each one of you giving rise to a grand tale, and I hope you never forget this. Thank you for taking the time to cast your eyes over these words. Wherever your adventures may lead, may you find happiness. With utmost respect, a nameless artisan. From a linguist. Okay. I first set foot in this land 10 years ago. Since then I have had occasion to meet numerous fine adventurers like yourself. Many languages exist, and they sometimes act as a wall that divides us. This world, however, is a place where we might transcend that wall and come together in unity. Each and every day, you and yours find various ways to forge bonds. In so doing, you gain access to a new world as seen through different eyes, and that is what makes life endlessly fascinating. As you carry on adventuring, I pray you will be blessed with many such enriching encounters. Yours in understanding and unity, a humble linguist. So someone from the localization team, probably. A letter from a citizen. Dear adventurer, during the calamity and for a long time afterwards, there was nary a smile to be seen upon faces. Hello, Ion Agenda. Welcome. Now, however, I often see you and yours walking happily through the city, and it never fails to warm the heart. In my mind, you are the symbols of the new era. No one can say what the future holds, but when I see your smiles, I am reassured that somehow all will be well. Sincerely yours, a humble citizen. So basically, hey, when this game first launched, barely anyone was enjoying it, but now people fucking love it. It's great. Theater director. An advertising scribe. Okay. I used to be an adventurer, but in the course of my travels, I developed the urge to recreate for others the sense of marvel that I was experiencing. One thing led to another, and I eventually became a theater director. My role is to produce spectacular theater, and nothing is more gratifying than to receive praise from the audience. For a long time to come, I hope to continue creating memorable adventures to share with everyone. Yours in imagination and wonderment, a humble theater director. A letter from an advertising scribe. So, like, what? Someone from, like, the marketing team or, like, social media? As an advertising scribe, I create notices for events and products that you see posted to message boards. Such information isn't exactly essential for adventuring, but I consider it job well done if people are aware of their options, and I'll keep striving to deliver information that may be of interest to adventurers. Thank you always for your kindness and compassion. Communicatively yours, a humble advertising scribe. So the folks that write the, like, little announcements for all the events and stuff. A letter from a guide. In all things, it's nice to be able to make changes to better suit your taste. But by the same token, the more choices one has, the more difficult it is to decide what to do. We began posting guides on the message board as a way to answer questions from adventurers. Before we knew it, we had surpassed 200 items. We couldn't have kept at it for so long without your invaluable feedback. It makes us truly happy when we hear that we can help to solve your problems, even in some small way. Encouraged by your praise and driven by your requests, we'll keep working hard to serve you. Should you have any comments or suggestions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We always appreciate hearing from you. Informatively yours, a humble guide. A letter from a gatekeeper. Are they also a gaslight girl boss? All who set forth must invariably pass through the entrance, and while most will not spare the place a second thought, we gatekeepers think of naught else day in and day out. Our solemn duty is to ensure that all adventurers can enter unhindered. This entails keeping signs in good repair and pesky fiends at bay. We're especially attentive when we throw open all entrances at once following large-scale maintenance works. Inspired by the eager expressions you wear as you set forth anew, we will continue performing our task to the best of our ability. Vigilantly yours, a humble gatekeeper. A letter from a playwright. Oh, so like one of the writers. A stirring story needs a formidable antagonist, one who stands in the protagonist's way and causes them sadness and suffering. The heroes finally overcome that foe, they will know a joy that is as sweet as the struggles were bitter. Those who shared in that joy will go on to become friends true, their bond transcending age, station, and nations. In order to create such depressing lows and soaring highs, I will strive to conceive of more compelling antagonists. Dramatically yours, a humble playwright. We're gonna make some bad guys you're gonna wanna fuck. Soken? As someone who composes music for the stage, nothing pleases me more than to hear that you are moved by my work. I'm also humbled to receive your words of appreciation for the concerts we hold and the orchestrion roles we release. You are my motivation, spurring me to continue composing music that brings the story to life, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yours in the melody, a humble theater composer. A letter from a theater sound designer. From swords slashing to armor clinking, from water running to leaves rustling, I have the pleasure of recreating for the stage the various sounds that can be heard out in the world. It is a challenge and a thrill to produce these sounds, and we draw inspiration from the knowledge that they are heard and appreciated by many. However, the sounds of a play isn't limited to that which we ourselves create. No, they can also encompass those made by the audience and the players. It is a collaboration between us, a joint performance, and it is my hope that we can continue filling the world with sound together. Acoustically yours, a humble theater sound designer. And finally, a letter from an adventurer. There's a part of us that kind of wishes the letter forest options were, like, actually credited. I'm sure that it's kind of like a collaborative thing where it's just like, because obviously there isn't like a single person that's working on this. So technically speaking, if you wanted to see who's quote unquote writing these letters, you really just need to look at the game's credits, realistically speaking. But I get what you mean. Like, because I'm sure it's not like a single person writing these. I'm sure it's like collectively all the people working on the game. Like, the letter from the linguist probably isn't just like one person on the localization team. It's probably like collectively the entire localization team, things like that. I'm but a faceless adventurer, one of those who have been in the business for a while without standing out. Recently, menacing towers appeared across the land, in the wake of which frightening phenomena broke out. Final days, or some such. I don't know how you fared during that time, but if truth be told, it was a little overwhelming for me. Gods know I struggle to get by, even without apocalyptic threats to worry about. So many things don't go the way I hope, and I often find myself frustrated and discouraged. Full many times I've wanted to give up, to to turn away from everything and everyone. But every time, there's been something that has saved me. Be it an awe-inspiring view or a kindly stranger, something has given me the strength to take another step. So come what may, I intend to carry on as far as my path leads. I won't surrender, and I pray that neither will you. Yours in perseverance, a faceless adventurer. That letter changes based on how far in you are. That's interesting, but I guess it makes sense. So that they're not just like, hey. So like somebody in like Heaven's Word isn't just like, hey, what the fuck's a Final Days? What's that about? But yeah, like I joked about like I saw like the theater composer, I'm just like soaking, but I'm sure it's like the entire music team, you know? Like that sort of thing. We've got a whole different letter since we're still in post Shadowbringers. Interesting. But yeah, that makes sense. That's gotta be... I would admittedly be kind of curious what the letter is like for Shadowbringers, considering the fact that, like, nobody in the source would have known what happened in Shadowbringers. Like, what are they writing about? Are they writing about, like, the War of Succession? Shit going on with Garlemald? Black Rose? Is it Black Rose? Are they talking about Black Rose? Talking about Black Rose. Anyway. So that's The Rising. That was neat. That got me all emotional. I really enjoyed that. And now I can turn into a large flaming bird. Actually, I might have to go check on our alts, because one's at Heavensward and another's at Stormblood. Oh, I've got an alt that's like actually mid-Realm Reborn, so that might be interesting to take a look at. I'll have to remember to do that. Okay, so with that, it's actually time to go to an in-room, because like hell am I dealing with long load times. But our next step is that we are going to be... That is not actually what I wanted to click on, but you know what? Sure. What was I saying? Next up is we're going to be doing some dungeoning and or perhaps raidening? Raiden? You know, like from Mortal Kombat? Raiden? You know, like from Metal Gear? Raiden? You know, like from Japanese mythology? It's Raiden, but, you know. Blue Frog. Rising Venda! Oh, I don't have either of these. I will take that. I will take this. Ooh, fun. I already bought a bunch of these. I have to go put this in my... See if I can find, like, a place to put that in my room. You know what? Why don't I just do that? I don't think I've actually shown my room at my free company's house on stream. Or maybe I have. Who knows? I can check with my retainers while I'm in there, too, because I haven't done that yet today. See if Christ or Phelan brought me anything. Gotta love the ominous... The answer playing in the... Answers playing in the distance. Christ, you good in there? Okay. What you got for me? We got some silver pieces, and we got Burkanan sap. Does he have Gil for me? Oh, he does have Gil for me. How much? 252? That's fine. I am going to go ahead and sell this. 190. That's not bad. Alright, Faye, what do you got for me? You got Gil. It's a good chunk of Gil, thank you. And Lunar Envoy Boots of Striking. Pretty sure these are worse than the striking boots I already have, but I'll take them. I'll probably just turn them in at some point. Yes, ink long dry. This is my room. It's admittedly a bit of a mishmash. I don't really have a plan with this. But, we here, though. Please ignore the 3 oddly placed stripper poles in the middle. Alright, so I got to throw up this housing. Where the fuck is housing again? Housing, here we go. Indoor furnishings. Yeah. Enable grid snap. Where do I want to put you, actually? Right there. That's fine. Okay. And with that, it's time to do main scenario roulette. I want to do main scenario roulette specifically because I know whatever it gives me is going to give me a good chunk of change. Like this gives 8. Ideally it will be this and I will get 14. Ideally. Come on, Praetorium. Mama needs a new doggo. We've gotten nothing but prey in roulettes. That's fine. Long cutscenes means I can check social media. Right. These aren't like stairs. Whoop. Hold up. Yeah, this is fine. Hold up. Hold on. Hello. Greetings. Barring the occasional castrum sliding in like it's not unusual. Let's see what we get. Yeah! Alright. Rise and grind, gamers. Let's get this bread. I got a cat girl and 2 Lalas. Lead us to victory, one of them said to me. Oh. I will. I'll do that. So this, I think, is going to be my first time playing the updated version of Praetorium on stream. Because back when I started my New Game Plus run pre-Endwalker, it was still the old version of Praetorium and, like, the final boss. Not to mention Cape Westwind. Like, think about that. I have recorded footage of me playing the original version of Cape Westwind. Think of it. Cape Westwind before it became the actual hardest duty in A Realm Reborn. Yeah, I had a friend who was playing through the game, playing through Realm Reborn for the first time post Endwalker. And they got to Cape Westwind, and I'm just like, yeah, I've heard this is like way different now. And from the sound of things, it's like anime fight levels of like epic shit happening. I'm just like, God, I wish I had gotten to experience that a little bit at least. But then, like, I sent them a, I think my video of me playing it. Oop. I just realized I'm dying. It's fine. Trust me. I might not be mitigating as well as I should be. I'm actually a little bit out of practice with Dark Knight. Usually my go-to tank is generally Gunbreaker, which is like lousy with mitigation options. By which I mean there's a lot of them. They give you way too much mitigation for Gunbreaker, especially with like early level stuff. Like, it's just like, I have so many, I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. Meanwhile, the Dark Knight's just like, yeah, you get a 3, 4. One of them is apparently magic specific, I get. Oh, I do have a second combo for AoE. Like I said, I'm out of practice with Dark Knight. It's fine. I'm going to check my social media. Let me know if anything different happens. Like if Gaia does a flip out the window or something. Is there even a window in this room? Or is that just like a back wall? There's like a bunch of like panels and stuff, but I don't know, like, is this even like an outer area? I guess not, because we were just on the outer area and we came in, and this is facing towards like the middle of it. We haven't taken duties in a long-ass time. Tanking tends to be one of the things that I go to, especially when I'm looking to, like, build up, like, currency. Just because, like, oh, hey, I can get in a lot quicker with this. Some of the bigger stuff... Oh, God. I would talk... There's a point in one of the... in the final boss of 6.0, where you have to use LB3 as a tank in order to survive. And I remember, I think we the first time that I did that, the party that I was in died on the first attempt. And then on the second attempt, I hit LB3, but someone in chat said that I did it too early. And then we fucking survived. Like, just last second. We're talking about surviving with 1 second left, and I'm just, like, sitting there just like, I'm a fucking god. Yeah, take that. The universe coalesced to make you wrong and make me look super cool. Our last time doing duties as a tank was accidentally somehow managing to turn off Super Bolide at the worst time in Nidhogg 2. Ooh. Oh, shit, boss is starting. Oh, hey, does that person have a Manderville weapon also? That is the characteristic shine of a Manderville weapon. Okay. Gotta wait for the third person. Come on, Macaulay. We got a dude to beat up. Alright. I have actually hit Superbolide completely by accident multiple times before. Like, not in a row, but, like, it's happened a lot in the past. And I feel bad every single fucking time. I'm just like, oh no, they're gonna think I'm bad at the game. Please, I'm really good at video games, I promise. I just slip up sometimes, I swear. I haven't even really taken a moment to see, like, what we got here. That was the wrong button. There's me as a Dark Knight. Our healer is an Astrologian. And our 2 DPS are a Monk and a Black Mage. Interesting. It's kind of neat. I think this is just kind of like a random, sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Nope, it's gone. That whole statement I was trying to make is just gone, I guess. Observation. Random observation. Both of our DPS are jobs you get in Ul'dah, and our tank and healer are both jobs you get in Ishgard. So that's neat. Alright, time to keep going forward and not stop for anything. At this point, we have Superbolide and such out-of-the-way controller combos so we don't hit it on accident. Not me. I make absolutely no effort to organize my crossbars in any way possible. Just like, is that where it ended up on the crossbar when I unlocked the ability? That's where it's staying. More or less. I've had to move some things around just because, like, certain abilities being, like, removed or added in. And it's just like, this is just going to replace wherever this was initially. Is it a terrible way to play the game? Probably. It's not like I'm going to stop, though. When have I ever backed down from a bad idea? that up. Hey, as long as it works. That's what I'm talking about. I've gotten used to this. At this point, if I changed it to be more, like, efficient, it would fuck me up more than just keeping it the way it is. I'm looking at social media again. Give me a second. Ba ba wah 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 wah. All right, back in it. At least for the walk to the end of the hallway. Sprint in this case. And another cutscene. I have messages on Discord I should check. Let's see. Da da da. Oh God! It is almost the Labor Daber, isn't it? I am excited for this year's Labor Daber because I am going to just fucking relax. Ideally, we might have something going on that day, but mostly I'm gonna relax. God, the official Nintendo of Europe Twitter account tweeting out Bowser from Super Mario Wonder being like, yep, Bowser's a castle now. And somebody did like a Mario version of that one monologue from, God, what's that game? Forsaken? That everybody was making fun of? I don't know. Never ended up playing that game. Mostly because it's on PS5. I think if I had a PS5, I probably would have given it a fair shake. But I can't actually play it. And thus... I never know what to feel about, like, media that uses, like, that kind of dialogue writing, where it's just, like... There's a lot of people that will hear that kind of dialogue and will be so put off by it that it can completely sour a game's reputation before anyone even bothers to give it a chance. And, like, I think people should be, like, a little bit more willing to, like, give something a chance to see how it holds up on its own merits. But at the same time, if dialogue like that is going to take you completely out of the game, that is kind of an issue, you know? This isn't a discussion to have during Final Fantasy XIV, considering that I stopped myself from talking about Final Fantasy XIV during any and all non-Final Fantasy XIV streams. But it might be something to talk about when we go play Dishonored later today. Yeet! Haha, joke's on you, I already have Rampart active! Oops. My PS4 controller is doing this fun thing where, like, if I'm holding the left trigger down too much, L2. I say left trigger because I am traditionally an Xbox gamer. But if I hold the left trigger down too much, like, I'll just start, like, walking forward for some reason. Not really sure why. But, you know, it's manageable right now, it's just annoying. Haha, made you do less damage, idiot. Woohoo! So one thing that I had completely forgotten, you know, I might save that for, like, when it actually happens. It's just something that I suddenly started thinking about with regards to, like, a certain piece of dialogue that may have been cut from the game. Why are you standing directly in front of Friend Mom? I appreciate your enthusiasm, but please, for the sake of our poor healer, if nothing else, be's careful. And I can take another break. Or was it Forspoken? It might have been Forspoken, I think is what it was called. Seems like something good may have happened to a friend of mine. So that's exciting. Oop. This way. Oh, they were playing chicken with the AoE is what it was.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
I can respect it.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there.
But yeah, what I was thinking about was how, like,
Don't even
somebody reminded me that the reason that they had to remove the "how very glib" line was because it was a response to, like, a multiple choice question that was put in this cutscene originally. And, like, I thought about that, and I'm just like, the idea of there having been, like, a question that you select an answer for.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
Is wild to me.
Eorzea's
10 years
sovereignty
on.
is forged of falsehoods.
Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Strange, isn't it?
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was
Well,
given
we're
to
not really
understand
entirely
they were
sure how that works
protectors.
yet, because, like, we're
If
still
you
kind of
truly
figuring that. And
believe
oh, you're still talking.
guardians, why do you not repeat the
Gaius
test
hasn't
served
done the
you
new
so
raids
well
yet,
at
I guess.
Cosimo, and call them down?
Such is
They
life.
will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry.
I love to hear from a friend that, like, they have, like, a really cool opportunity that they might be able to
Why do they cling to these
get,
false
and then just
deities?
seeing them
What
tweet,
drives
just
even
like,
men of learning
ah!
to grovel at
It's just
their
like,
feet?
okay, something good's happening for them.
The
I'm
answer,
glad.
your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean
Anything, man, the show the world. Yeah.
to this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict,
Uh-huh.
to grow rich through conquest.
Yeah, man, I'm totally paying attention.
And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
That's nice.
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship,
Yeah,
a
man.
path which leads to innovation
Totally.
and death.
You got it.
Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity,
In this land of
that one truth
fantasy, you smell this
its
kid
salvation.
around.
challenge me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Yeah, bro. I was paying attention the whole time, but just for kicks, could you repeat everything you just said? Oh, they were the party was having like a whole conversation during that. Anyway. I feel bad for not realizing that, like, the folks I'm in a party with were just, like, chatting in the party chat that whole time. And just, like, I guess I really couldn't have joined in. I am using controller. I do not have, like, a keyboard and mouse hooked up right now. That should resolve before... Yeah. Woohoo! One of my favorite things, even about like the current version of Praetorium, is that you can still tell who's trying to like cheese the playtime by like setting their language to something else. Like I remember doing one run of Praetorium pre-Endwalker, where like Gaius's dialogue, like in-battle dialogue, started up before the cutscene had finished, and I typed in chat, "Okay, who has their language set to Japanese?" Someone was just like, "That's me. Sorry." They got a little greedy on that AoE again. That meter got a lot higher than I sort of expected it would, but, you know. Oh, that was just a little too early. That's unfortunate. That was a whiff. That was a very obvious whiff, too. I am so sorry, Black Mage. That kinda sucks. We won't hold it against you, though. I can skip this. We're not going to worry about that one. Player commendation. Oh, it's just the cat girl. Okay. They doted on me. That's nice. I got 2 player comms. Ugh, so now I gotta do that 2 more times. I suppose I could throw in some of the raids for giggles, for fun. The only thing there is that I would do those as DPS, because I'm not quite as Oh, and I should pop over to... Well, no, I'll do that afterwards. I would do those as DPS only because I'm not, like, super... confident in my ability to run them as tank. Like, I've done a bunch of Tower at Paradigm's Breach as tank. So, like, that I could probably get by pretty well. But, okay. So here's what we're going to do. Praetorium. Then... Dunska. Orbone. Actually, do I want to put Orbone on this? I kind of really don't. I would prefer not to do Orbone if I can help it. Actually, what's alliance rates looking like right now? I could... The only thing there is that I am trying to... I have a very specific ideal in mind for, like, what I'm trying to get here. So I'll go ahead and do this as Monk. I'll probably still get in pretty quickly. Honestly. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. Do 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 do. Bow ba da da. Do 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 do. Do do do. These are probably getting like, oh, those are still, that's still pretty up there in terms of pricing. I wonder though. These are starting to fall in price. Because now we got people just like buying a shitload of them and just throwing them up there on the board. Oh, looks like we might be getting one of the raids. Part of me kind of really wants to do Tower at Paradigm's Breach. So I sort of hope that's what it is. Ah, God, no, it's Dunskath. Come on. There we go. Okay. Since I really want to do Tower at Paradigm's Breach, then once we finish this, I'll just hard queue for that. It should be fine. There's probably a lot of people doing it right now. That reminds me, like, the last time we had a treasure trove was when I was doing the Nier raids as part of, like, my Nier stream series. And it was just, like, a fucking boon where it's just, like, I tried hard queuing for that prior just to practice them. And then it's just like, by the way, we're going to make these the next treasure trove thing. It's just like, oh, dope. Alright, I'm either giving my comm to the tank or the healer who actually has their portrait set up. Oh, are we fighting? Okay. Near raids are up in the air. Oh, shit. Okay. I probably should have gotten further away from that. Sometimes they queue quick, sometimes it takes 2 hours. That's true. When I was trying to, like, hard queue into them prior to streaming them, so that I could, like, get some practice in, I was having the issue where it's just like, yeah, it's gonna be a while! But then, when the time actually came to queue for them, since they were part of the treasure trove that year, or at that time rather, it was actually really easy to queue for them. Okay, how do I get rid of Doom? Is somebody gonna... Okay, they got rid of Doom for me. Thank you. Oh. Oh, shit! Okay, I didn't move fast enough. I always forget how this fucking boss works. In my defense, I don't know what I'm doing. Now, you may hear that and think, that's not a really good defense, but it's actually brilliant. Will I explain to you how? Absolutely not. It's fine. We're fine. But yeah, once it got put up as part of Treasure Trove, like, it was just suddenly super easy getting into it. Alright, I'm gonna... The worst part about Mogtome season has been, like, trying to catch up on a normal raids has been a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, because those aren't part of it this year, are they? Oh, I need to get away from everyone. Ooh. Okay. Now, I know what to do here. That guy, conversely, didn't really know what to do. But, like, that's fine. It happens. We're not going to hold it against him, because we're not toxic. We're cool gamers. Oh, shit. I'm really not doing well here. Please do everything you can not to commend me for this performance. I'm gonna just go ahead. What do we got? What do we got on the docket? We got a Circlet of Mating, got Diabolic Boots of Casting. How'd those look? Those are pretty nice. I'll greed for those. Let me take a look at that. That's also pretty nice. I will greed for that as well. Where am I fucking going? Hold up. Wait, everybody, hold up. Hold up. I got left behind. Guys, hold on. Somewhat rusty Eye-Gald Stewart has been left behind by the group. Oh, they're having big fights. They're having big fights and I'm not there to join. Guys, come on. They really gotta put, like, Explorer mode versions of, like, the raids in here, because I would absolutely fucking love to just walk around and take, like, proper, screenshots in some of these places. Like, do you know how nice it is that they have, like, more or less complete versions of, like, Copied Factory and, Puppy Bunky that you can walk around in, and how obnoxious it is that they don't have that for fucking, Tower at Paradigm's Breach? Why did I use that? Anyway. Cool! What is with me today? I don't even know how that happened. Unfortunately for you, your soul cannot go to the afterlife yet. That's not unfortunate for me. I don't want that to happen. What a weird macro. I'm not gonna call out whose macro that is. That's a weird macro. Not as bad as our first time through Puppet's Bunker where the tank just ignored all the people in cutscenes. Oh, I hate that shit. That's the worst. Because, like, that's just inconsiderate, you know? Like, especially in Puppet's Bunker. Because, like, I think Puppet's Bunker has some of the coolest cutscenes, honestly. But, like, I played with, there's a... Oh, shit. That hit me. There is a, an artist I follow, who is known in a pretty big way for Final Fantasy XIV art. She was actually looking for people to run the near raids with her. I think it was during the time that, like, the Moogle stuff was still going on for that. And I was just like, yeah, I would absolutely love to do this. Because I fucking love the near raids. Oh, oh god, oh god, oh god. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I haven't done this one a whole lot. Fire resistance now. Okay. Now what? Ah. I'm so out of practice with this. But, like, I mentioned, like, while we were waiting to queue up, like, I just mentioned, just like, yeah, I love the near raids. They're some of my favorite. And she was just like, yeah, we're just built different, I guess. We're freaks. I'm just like, haha, yeah. Whoa, shit. Fuck that. Oh, hey, I got the... No, I didn't. Hold on. Oh, I got the circlet. That's cool. That'll be a nice addition to the glamour chest. I'm also, like, I'm thinking about how, like... You said that they did that in Puppet's Bunker, and I think for some reason, like, I may have said that, like, oh, I hate when they do that in Tower of Paradigm's Breach. It's like, I'm looking at it now, just like, that's not what you said. You didn't say it for Paradigm's Breach. That being said, I do like the cutscenes for Puppet's Bunker as well. I just like the near raids. They're my favorites. Only partially because I really like Nier. I'm excited to eventually stream Gestalt. So I streamed Replicant, Automata, and the Nier raids, I think before I got the update to my persona that gives him hair. And I actually just recently got an updated version of the art for Nier that includes hair that I'm going to go ahead and use for my playthrough of Gestalt. Because I am going to play through Gestalt. And just because I really like the original version, and I think it's worth seeing Dad Nier. Hold on, let me just... Puppet's Bunkers are absolute favorites so far, like, of all Alliance raids. Oh, I fucking love Puppet's Bunkers so much. I was really excited because prior to the last Treasure Trove event, ooh, somebody's doing this quest. Somebody got this quest going, huh? This only shows up if somebody has a very particular quest in their journal. Anyways, what was I saying? So, I completely lost my train of thought. I was talking about something. I really like Puppet's Bunker. Oh, no, I remember what it was. When I was... During the last Treasure Trove event, I've almost been able to do a deathless. We still have trouble on the second boss. Which one's the second boss for Puppet's Bunker? That's the 3 flight units, right? That's a boss. It gives you items afterwards. That one can be a little tricksy. It's really difficult to tell where some of those AoEs are going to go. Just because you really have to be paying attention to, like, all 3 and where they're pointing. Like, just kind of on sort of a direct level, you only really need to worry about, like, the one... You primarily need to worry about, like, the one that you're facing off against. Or that your particular alliance is facing off against. But, like, if you really want to come out of that more or less unscathed, you need to be paying attention to all 3 at once. And that can be tough. Mine, my LB3. But with Puppets Bunker, I was running that. So prior to me running that as practice for when I was going to be streaming them, I didn't have the Type 53 gloves of fending. We don't need to worry about this. Which was a bit of an issue, a bit unfortunate, because like I was going to be tanking for that one. So I had to replace them with the Type 55, because like the part of me doing the near raids was that like I really wanted to go in like fully kitted out with like a glam that had like the near gear for it, because like I've played those raids so fucking much. I have so many like complete gear sets. Wow, our tank fucking ate it. Holy shit. I am so sorry, my guy. You got fucking melted. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. This other tank's name is Minor Mishap, but like spelt funny. That's cute. I like that. But like I didn't have a full set of Type 53 fending gear. So I used the Type 55 gloves, and then... Yeah, I probably shouldn't have like gotten it close. But then, on my practice run, I ended up getting the Type 53 gloves. I'm just like, oh, fucking sick. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. Oh, maybe stay away from everyone. Okay. I'll take it. Ooh. So like that was nice, though I did need to retake the screenshot for my thumbnail for that one, because it's just like, oh, I've got the proper gloves now. Shit. I don't know how I keep missing when that one's gonna pop out. Okay. So I know that I thought the what's the word I'm looking for? The macro that this person's using for their raise was a little weird, but they are raising me pretty consistently. And I do believe that they are the healer that actually has their portrait set up, so they're definitely going to be getting my player comp. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. Like, it's going to them. I think we got... Are we good? Can we check? Egg! I'd rather you didn't do things like that. It'd be nice if maybe you consulted with me first before pulling a fucking stunt like that. I'm gonna back away because I don't know what that is. Okay, that's just a grade wide. I'm gonna back away again. Oh. Ooh! Yeah, that hit me. Oh, someone else has it. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, golly. Alright. Girl, you got so much health. Stop it. Get out of here. Ugh. And now, the real Badman. Nightmare. Oh, that's a orb. I don't like that orb. That orb's making me nervous. That wasn't that bad. Kind of a handful orb, really. Not even one of the like top 10 orbs I've ever had to deal with, if I'm being totally honest. There's just treasure coffers over there. Has anyone gotten those? Anybody notice the treasure coffers? Did they forget to open our treasure coffer before starting the boss fight? Oh, fuck, orb. Damn. It looks like the sage that's been, like, rezzing me the whole time seemed to notice the same thing. Just like, hey, they didn't open our treasure coffer. Did this take this long? I actually don't remember if it's supposed to take this long or not. Oh, there we go. Unbending, da-da-da-da. Get my squats in. Schlorp. Ah, oh, bro, come on. Really, dude? Man, come on. Don't... Why do you have to do that every time? I swear to God. all the time with this shit. I swear. Hello, G-Man. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Ooh, don't look at me. Okay, get around me, but don't look at me. One of you looked. Alright, who looked? Do we need to do anything with that? Guess not. Whoop. Na, 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 do, 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 da, 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 da. Orb, orb, orb. I got a couple people hit with Doom. Huh? What? Where do you go? Hey, you can't just do that, man. There's like rules and stuff. You have to let me win. I'm the hero. I have seen your omen and find it hollow. Get it because the attack is called Hollow Omen. I don't know if, like, that joke might be a little too highbrow for Twitch, but, like, if you got it, you should count yourself, très intelligent. And I take my hat off to you. Not really, because my hat is kind of pinned to my head by, like, my headset right now. But, like, metaphorically. Okay. You get my comm for fucking raising me so many goddamn times. Alright, bottoms offending. Maybe. Mail of Maiming. Not so much. No, I'm gonna pass on these. Turban of Scouting. Can't wear it. Gonna pass. Hat of Healing. Can't wear it. Gonna pass. God fucking damn it. Void Matter. I might be able to sell that. Wind Up... can't sell it. Already have it. Pass. I could get Manderville bucks from this. I could get Manderville bucks from this. I could get Manderville bucks from this. Code of Aiming. Nah, not feeling it. Pass. Thigh Boots of Scouting. Nah, pass. I will greed the Fending Pants. I got a card. Come on, y'all. There's a lot more stuff that needs to be rolled for. I got the Void Matter. Nice. That's gonna be sold. Okay, so we just gotta do one more thing. So I'm thinking, since we did Praetorium and since we did Dunskan, my other option in that, like, 3-fer that we were just doing was Tower at Paradigm's Breach, and I kind of really want to do Tower at Paradigm's Breach. Then I think I'm just going to hard queue into that. This is not my beautiful house. Hold up. How fucking far did I wander? 1 second. Oh, there we are. I can tell it's ours from the giant Namazu effigy. Namazu? Namazu. Excuse me. Yes, yes. I got some stuff I'm going to want to just get out of my inventory real quick, though. It'd be nice to, you know? Fuck off on out of my inventory. Inventory. Oh, hey, Phelan completed her thing. What you got for me? What you got for me? Damn, alright. Fuck, it gonna be like that, huh? Mackie matter. Should probably sell that. Get rid of it. How much does void matter go for? Less than its asking price. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, right, I gotta... Sorry, give me like 1 second. Oh, and I don't even have this, actually. I tend to keep the cards I don't have just because I wanna, you know? Ooh, a crystal chandelier. Fucking sick. Yo, how much did that go for, though? Is that worth it to sell, or do I want to keep that? Yeah, I'll keep that. I would say that's not worth selling. But you have some gil for me. Thank you. I'm gonna go hang up that chandelier. That shando. Housing, here we go. Indoor furnishings. Continue the curse to use the ship for the inline. It's the mood of any hall or parlor. Oh, I can't use it in here. Is that it? Okay, leave my private chambers. Can I even make changes out here? Do I even have that capability? Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this then? Okay, I guess I am selling it. Fuck, sure. Gonna be like that. Yeah, get it out of here. I don't want to see it anymore. Sell it for $1,100. Duty finder. Tower at Paradise Beach. Let's go. 7-minute wait time. That's fine. I'm up here now. Da, 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 bang, bang, bang. Alright, we got 1 tank, we got 4 healers, we got 11 out of 15 deeps. Will we get there before we hit the 7-minute limit? Or the 7-minute average wait time? Maybe. Who can say? Something that I think is kind of funny that I've noticed is that other people have used this combination like bottom and top, where it's just like the island cutoffs and then the streetwear top, the crop top streetwear. And I think that's really cool. Like, just like, yeah, we all know what's up. Every single one of us, we know what's good. We know what the fucking score is. We've got 1/3 of the people we need for this. Well, 1/3 of the tanks, 2/3 for healers and deeps. Oh, almost there. You can't see it because my fin's in the way. But, like, we're almost there. Oh, God. All right. We're good. We're good. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm paying attention. I wasn't looking at Twitter. I actually wasn't. I was looking at Patreon. One of the creators I follow is going to be opening commissions in like a little over a week. I don't think I'm going to be able to partake, unfortunately. But I hope they get some good takers. I hope I get to see some good art. Shit! Really? Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Go, 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 go. Come on. Come on, everyone. You can do it. I believe in you. Hold your hands in the air. Lend us your power. Okay, we're good. I can calm down now. The tower at Paradise Beach. Feels like just yesterday I was here, running the near raids on stream. You can see those streams as well as all other streams on my YouTube channel at AcidXShark. It's all there. You can just go. You can look. You can watch them with your eyeballs. Did some wait? Why queue for this if you're gonna leave? Did somebody leave? Yeah, this person knows what's up. Besides, these are fun. They know. They get it. Hold on, I have that too. Oh, I'm just holding it. I was just holding it for a bit. Oh yeah, someone did leave. Oh shit. Hold on, I want to see those again. Let me take a look at those. We got some good ones. Everyone's got one this time around. That's going to make it difficult to choose who I want to give my comm to. Gotta be honest. Kind of feeling a Sala S there. Satine R, also pretty good. Might be Primum. This dungeon is bright. That's Paradise Beach, baby. This is the final leg of the near raids, so if you haven't finished them, because I know you said you were like mid-post Shadowbringers. You may want to back out now for the purposes of remaining unspoiled. Because there's some cool shit in this one. Ooh, let's get out of the middle. Customary, none of the animations are playing right out of the gate. Woohoo. It will be interesting. I think the last time that I did this one, I was playing as Red Mage. I do kind of want to get all of the striking gear from this dungeon. Because I think I've gained kind of an appreciation for the look, because the caster gear, whether it is like casting or healing, is based on the appearance of Devila and Popola in Nier Automata. The fending and maiming gear, I think, might just be the fending. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. Could just be the fending gear. But the fending gear, I know for a fact, is just sort of based on like the android aesthetic. It's the only one in like this particular raid that is based on the Yorha aesthetic. The Type 55 fending gear. Everything else is denoted as obsolete android, with the healing and casters being based on Devil and Popola, and anything else being based on like the look of the resistance fighters. And I've come to appreciate that aesthetic, if I'm being entirely honest, so... You know, while I'm here, if I see any of the striking gear, I might go ahead and need it. Oh, Primum has a fun little macro for their raise. That's great. I like that. There isn't a samurai. So realistically, any striking gear I could just fucking take, you know? Like, no one can stop me. God, I know I said it already, but this is going to be really excited to eventually do my stream of Near Gestalt. Which reminds me, this is technically relevant, so I can talk about this. The English release of the long-awaited English release of Grimoire Nier has arrived, and I got my copy of it just the other day. And I'm excited to crack into it eventually. Because when I found out that they were finally releasing that in English, I got really excited. Like, I've really been wanting to check out a lot of those, like, short stories and stuff. And they got all the weapon stories in there, too. Which is great, because I never was able to upgrade all of the weapons in Replicant. A little bit. Not for lack of trying, admittedly. But, like, some of those materials are just really difficult to get, you know? Alright, what we got? What we got, Alliance A? Boots of Healing, pass. Hairpin of Healing, pass. I'm pretty sure I have those already. I think I've got the full healing set. You know, something I see a lot is I see people using either the casting or healing top from this dungeon along with the number 2 Type B leggings. And, like, it always looks really good on other people, but whenever I put it on, like, I don't know. I just don't know how it looks on me. Oh, I may be rushed in a little early. That's on me. I got a bit eager. be up here. Ugh. Seeing messages in chat, I'm realizing I need to get the joke I always do for this raid ready. And they guard the dragons. IDK, I never played the game. Alliance. And we'll just leave that there. I make that joke literally every time I do this raid. And generally speaking, there's always at least one person that thinks it's funny or continues the bit, and I live for those people. And I appreciate their presence. People who enjoy a good bit really do make this world go round, you know? Excuse me. Oh, see that? Our tank has the right idea where you're supposed to, like, turn the one with the upgraded shield towards the center. They know what they're doing. I appreciate them for that. If I wasn't already planning to give the player con to our healer with the fun macro, I would definitely be giving it to that guy, because he knows what he's doing. And you know what? Rewarding someone who knows what they're doing is just so important. Oop. I'm gonna go right. Oh, no, right. Over here, over here, over here, over here. Over here is the optimal location. Okay. Oh, we got a few people dead. No one from our group, though. Our group is super cool. Our group is super cool and sexy, and everyone wants to fuck us. Yikes. Oh, ooh. Oh, please resolve quickly. I need to fucking use this goddamn ability. Whew. Almost missed out on my chakras. Oi, get your chakras. I didn't even think to look at who was going to be getting the shield and the spear. I was just like, I'm going to keep attacking this guy and I'm not going to worry about what happens. Ah, beans. Okay, let's maybe keep an eye out for that this time. Okay, he's getting the shield. I think we could have made it up to 3. You know, it's funny you mentioned how bright this dungeon is, because if there's one thing I love to do here is I love coming in here as a red mage and using Limit Break 3 as soon as it's available to me. Everyone thinks I'm super cool and sexy for doing so. Consistently. Gloves of Striking, I'm pretty sure I have already, so I will pass on that. Trousers of Healing, I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, our tank's like, nice teamwork, guys, in the chat. That's really nice. Oh, now I'm conflicted about who I'm gonna give the fucking comm to. Our healer has a cute macro. Our tank is really nice and a good sport and knows what he's doing. Everybody's just having a really good time, you know? And I appreciate that. It's Toop. I don't know what's happening now. It's a little scary, actually. Yeah, there you go. That's a good use of that one. Ouch. Hit by the laser. We out here getting hit by lasers. Why am I saying this like Sean Connery? Unclear. I haven't even watched anything with Sean Connery in it recently. I did watch something with Harrison Ford, but he does not sound like Sean Connery. I don't know if I could do a Harrison Ford impression or voice. Like, I could probably do an old Harrison Ford voice. Because, like, his voice when he old definitely has, like, a bit more of, like, a gristle to it that's, like, a little bit easier to replicate than probably, like, his younger scoundrelly voice. You know what I mean? To be zipping along. Red Whirl. Also noticing that I think our tank is also wearing the island cutoffs, which I can't help but respect. Oh god, oh fuck, oh jeez. Stay away from me, please. I respect the hell out of anybody who coming into this game dressing up like a slide. They're what make life worth living. I'm not about to get hit by anything, I'm fine. Oh, shit. Somebody moved into my area the second that resolved. Thanks for that. It's fine, though. I'm okay. It's not that big a deal. I'm only a little hurt, emotionally speaking, of course. Uh-oh. Okay. This moves in thirds, I believe. As long as I'm where they just threw it, should be safe. Big damage, no whammies. Scary face. Large girl. Oh wow, it's just like Sonic Forces. Not Sonic Forces, Sonic Frontiers. What the fuck am I saying? I need to actually play Sonic Frontiers a little bit more now that there's been a significant number of updates and there's another big one on the way. That's maybe not the correct place to be. Ooh! That looked like it hurt. Well, I'm gonna go right here. I'm safe in my space. No one can hurt me. You get her, Red Mageman. That guy's dead. Red Mage is dying left and right in this one. Goodness gracious. Come on, y'all. Get your heads in the game. What do you think this is? The minor leagues? This is Paradise Breach. Paradise Breach. I combined the real name of it with my shitpost name for it. Paradise Breach. This ain't no Bush League raid. I gotta stand right here. Okay. I'm gonna stand right here. Who's kicking against the door? That would be Yonder Cat Moose. These resolve at the same time? I actually don't remember. Ah! I did it. Alright, we got Jacket of Maiming. Oh, this is type 55. Cloak of Striking. I will need that. And I'll breed that. I've got maiming stuff. Hey, hun. How you doing? Oh, is it baby food time? It's baby food time. Food time for babies. Oh. Orb boy. Oh, and he's left. Well, 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 if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers. Oop. Let's not stand there. Let's not stand there either. Ooh. I would like to be as far away from these lasers as I can, so as not to be hit by them. I definitely feel like I should have gotten hit by one of those bullets there just now. Oh. Okay, I gotta switch my shitting. My sitting position is what I was going to say. Sitting position. That was the word I was going to use. 100%. And nothing else. Don't get it twisted. I'm literally the only person who's watching the cutscene. I'll skip it. It's fine. I do appreciate that guy keeping an eye out for me, though. I'm definitely going to give my comm to the tank, I think. Because he's being a real bro. Dead. Whew, okay. I was content to just sit there watching the cutscene until it was made obvious that I was the only one doing so. There's a whole conversation about Drakengard and Nier happening right now that I can't join in on, again, because I am on controller and do not have a keyboard and mouse to use for my PS4. Oh, God, this music's so fucking good. Someone posted discussing Nier and Drakengard, and someone just like, wow, cool robot? Oh, God. Somebody is genuinely trying to talk about Drakengard, and I appreciate them. And I want them to know that I appreciate them. I wish I could let them know, but alas, I am confined to push button to punch good. Whoa! Let's get away from that. Oof, 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 oof. Someone said time for best boss music, and yeah, this is pretty good. Like the Final Fantasy theme mixed with Kaine is just, oh, chef kiss. I'm going over here. Fuck that. Time to fight the Square Enix building. Crying at the Nier raid. This is a great group of people, honestly. Like, if I could calm everybody in this fucking party, I would. Everybody in this fucking alliance, honestly. It's always really good to get, like, a really good group of people, you know, for something. Like, not even just, like, people who know what they're doing, but people who are just, like, really good sports about it. Who are, like, helpful and looking out for the people that are, like, new doing the thing. Like, I fully believe that if I had committed to just watching the whole cutscene, like, they would have waited for me. And, like, in the end, I felt bad about watching the cutscene because I was the only one doing so. And I didn't need to because I played this fucking raid so many goddamn times. But, like, I appreciate that they would have waited for me, you know? Oop. And I think she's going to do the ultimate version of that attack. Heavy airs. Uptime gang unite. Oh, wow. You know, just give it a little bit of... Oh, wow. Alright, where are they going to be landing at? Oop. I'm going over here. Fuck that. Red girls dropping in. Oh. Haha! I was kind of surprised I pulled that off. That seemed very ill-advised. Like, kind of a hilariously bad idea on my part, if I'm being honest. And yet... I don't think I've gotten a single Vuln stack this whole time. So that's nice. Oh, she almost done. Oh, she almost done. It's so Jover. Point 1 and 0. Yeah, skip cutscene. What did I just get? I just got something. Hold on, what was that? Oh, right. Stuff I can sell for materia. Okay. Bottoms of fending, pass. Half rope of casting, pass. Wrist dress of healing. Pass. Headband of striking. Think I've already got that, but I'll need it just in case. I can sell this for MGP. I can sell this for MGP. Don't need this. These don't really go for as much on the market board as they used to, so pass, 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 pass. Pretty sure I've got all of the music from these raids already. I've run them so fucking much. And we're going to give that to the tank, because he was a really cool guy. Oh, God, my back. Okay. So the next step, now that we've done all of that, and we've collected a number of Moogle tombstones. Tombstones? Tombstones. It's time to buy things. I don't know about you. I'm excited to buy things. I like making purchases. I'm probably going to end up playing, like, all this fucking stuff, like, a bunch, when I'm off next week. If I'm going to be entirely honest. Let's go back to Ul'dah. I will say, I think, Weight of the World. Oh my God. Neum. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Or would this be more like deja vu? I have been in this place before, higher than the screen, and I know it's my time to go. Calling you in the circle of mystery. Okay, we're good. We're done. Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay. I can get some stuff to the Kamuis. Yeah, this one. This is the one I need. So what else can I get? Got a fat cat. I do want the treasure box. Treasure box is the one I'm gonna get. Yeah. Okay. Scarf of Wondrous Wit. Oh, that's kind of fun. I think I'll pass. Some of these earrings might be good to get, though. I like the little Coblin earring, actually. Hold on, let's take a look. Yeah! That's cool, that's cool. I like that. I'm gonna think I could get how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just get all of these actually. Why not? Sometimes you just need to indulge in fashion, you know? Okay, first things first, we want to use the treasure box. Yeah. Next, the Euphonious Kamui Fife. Fife? Fife? Now, most importantly, I think we want to go to Kugane. Because now that we got all the doggos, we should be able to obtain Ultimate Doggo. I just gotta find the quest for it. Don't know which one it is. I'm sure it's the Wandering Minstrel that I have to talk to, though. Okay, Minstrel, where you at? Lone Wolf... Lone Wolf no more... What? Hold up. Is that it? Newshawker. Oh yeah, that's it. Good morning. This may seem rather out of the blue, but are you by any chance the Kamui Whisperer? I don't know who you are and you're scary. That does sound a bit like me. Perhaps it is you. You see, I've been asked to find the one who has tamed the 7 Kamui of legend. If the information I've received is accurate, I believe my search has come to an end. Should I locate the Kamui Whisperer, I'm to direct said person to Namai, where a bard dressed in crimson robes awaits. If you are indeed who I think you are, I am sure the trip will be worth your while. Yeah, man. God, I forgot how fucking sparse Aetherites are in Yansha. Well, here I am. Hey, big guy. Oh, this person's doing the quest too. They must have gotten their last doggo they needed from the event. Hey, man. I've been expecting you, Igeld. My prediction that you would indeed be the one to gather the 7 Kamui has, much to my delight, been proven correct. After all, 'tis not the first time you've managed a feat of this nature. Uh-huh. Bunny bunny, banani banani banani. You have formed an unbreakable bond with these mystical hounds. What you may not know is that there is another, said to surpass them all. Majestic and fearsome to behold. Do you have any inkling of whom I speak? Uh-uh. Why, 'tis none other than the Kamui of the Nine Tails, an auspice said to have once soared across the skies of Doma. Many believe it to be immortal, able to overcome death itself, yet doomed to witness all it has come to cherish wither and fade from existence. Its howls echo through the valleys as it searches for one it considers to be its equal, that it may find a companion with whom to share eternity. While I cannot comment on your longevity, I dare say you otherwise possess the necessary credentials to be granted an audience. All that remains is to play this fife to summon the beast. You need not concern yourself with where I procured such an item, only that the Kamui of the Nine Tails will heed its call should you be judged worthy. So, what say you, my friend? Will you place your trust in me and embark on this quest to befriend a divine being? Wouldn't it be the first time? Naturally, I will be close at hand to observe, as I have in the past. I could not possibly miss the opportunity to bask in such a glorious spectacle. Will you permit me to attend? Sure thing, buddy. Splendid. Fortunately, I have already ascertained a suitable location not far from here, where the view of the One River should provide the perfect backdrop. Once you arrive, take the fife in hand and let your soul pour forth as a melody. Try not to let the fact that a professional musician is paying extremely close attention to your every note put you off. I am sure it will be an unforgettable performance. Thanks. And there he goes. And away we go. What? Hold on. What? Goddamn. What is this? Oh. It's Bozja stuff. I need to get back into Bozja. I really liked it. I just haven't had, like, a lot of people to do it with. Puppies. Alright, puppies. Need y'all to resonate with me on an ethereal level. Wee wee wee. Ooh, big puppy. Such radiance, such magnificence. Oh, hold on. Such radiance, such magnificence. The Kamui of the Nine Tails, most revered of its kind, is come. Hey, bro. Its days of wandering alone across the realm have come to an end. Indeed, you have earned your place alongside this divine being, my friend. To witness the Warrior of Light joined by the Kamui of the Nine Tails, and its brethren before my very eyes. 'Tis a moment that must be preserved in verse for future generations. Trailed by tales of nine, soaring across moonlit sky, restless traveler, summoned home by hero's call, kindred soul, adventurer. Dope. Yes, yes. I think I shall name this piece A Lone Wolf No More. It shall serve as testament to the friendship between two great beings favored by the gods. That you are to earn the respect of such heavenly creatures fills me with awe. You certainly seem to have a talent for it. You could say that. My retelling of today's events is sure to enrapture souls the world over. Perhaps they too will one day be fortunate enough to glimpse the two of you racing across the sky. Farewell, hero. Thank you, my friend. And thank you, glowy doggies. I like how it's just the one that watches him go. The others are just, like, staring straight ahead. I have a cool new puppy. Alright, and there's one last thing I want to go ahead and do. Because I think I was looking up, like, things, like, quests that allow you to unlock interesting things. And one of them, I think, is one that I haven't done. But I might go ahead and save it. Let me take a look at this. I might save it for when I return to New Game Plus. I just need to remember what the name of it is. I think Remembering the Past? Let me check this real quick. This was introduced in 6.48. Interesting. So this is relatively recent. This I'm gonna need to do on stream. Actually, hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's going to be a stream thing for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the things that we've got here. First and foremost, let's look at the minion that... Well, actually, let's get out of here. Let's go out to Western Thanalan. Because we got a lot of stuff on this stream. We got like 3 mounts, and we have a new minion. So let's first take a look at the minion. Oh, we got a couple minions, actually. Treasure box. Originally used by an Eorzean Alliance paymaster to store allied seals until the box began eating them, she sold the box in hopes of recouping some of her losses, skipping out adventure rewards to cover the rest, until she was caught and sentenced to a public flogging. Pirate don't abandon his treasures. At Zapfin. Yeah, it's a little guy. So what was the other one we got here? Oh, right, I did get a dress-up Yugiri. Inspired by an automaton brought across from the sea from far away Aldenard, a Doman doll maker set out to see if he could replicate the foreign techniques used to breathe life into the creation, the result being this fairly faithful rendition. Her name is Yugiri. Chance you know of her. That's cool. We got 2 Yugiris now. And let's pull that one out. Just for fun. There she is. I love you, Gary. She's great. Now then. It's time to look at our mounts. So we're going to save that one for last. But first off, we've got the Euphonious Kamui. Having sacrificed its life to save its master, this magnificent canine was spared the pull of the lifestream by the auspice Suzaku and her scarlet flames of rebirth. Yes, yes, that's the spirit, little wolves. Nice. Okay. And then, of course, we've got... Oh, this is the wrong fucking menu. We've got the wrong menu is what we've got. The Kamui of the Nine Tails. Only an individual who has proven his worth by taming no less than 7 Kamui might summon this fabled Vulpine Auspice from her burrow in the heavens. Despite obvious similarities to the other Vulpine Auspice, QB of the Nine Tails, this ageless vixen has her own storied history, which is, sadly, too long to list here. Most revered among the Kamui, QB is Kam, the Wandering Minstrel. Ooh! That's cool! Love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and finally. The Rising Phoenix. Created as a token of gratitude for the Warrior of Light, this majestic familiar assumes the likeness of the Phoenix, the immortal bird of legend. Upon death, the creature is said to rise again from its own ashes, on account of which it is revered as a symbol of rebirth. And we just turn into it. We become the Phoenix. Oh, that's so cool! Look at that! Oh, that's neat. That's neat. That one is going on my fucking hotbar. That's a hotbar. There. Oop. They must be leveling other classes. If they've already got flight, that means that they've finished Realm Reborn. Okay, well, that was a very productive stream. I want to thank everybody for coming by. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. That's AcidXShark. You can also follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art used for this stream, the chat blocker was done by my friend Molly, who you can find on Twitter at GingerIsaSpice. That's GingerIsaSpice. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lucas. We've been going for almost 4 hours now. But Molly does fantastic work. I highly recommend checking her stuff out. Highly recommend commissioning her if she's taking commissions. VTuber was done by Audrey and B of Team Capel, who you can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, and co-host at Team Capel. That's TEAMCATPLE. You can also commission them, and you definitely should. Go commission them. Use the commission form on their card. Don't email them. They'll email you. Don't DM them. If you do DM them, please don't be weird. Don't be weird to my friends. We will make fun of you on stream if you are. And from the sounds of it, we might have someone to talk about tomorrow. What else? Upcoming streams. Later today, we are going to be playing Dishonored. We're going to be getting into the DLC. Tomorrow, Sinking City. Marvel's Avengers with Audrey and B. Sinking City with JB. Saturday is going to be a full stream of Perfect Dark Zero from beginning to end. And then next week, we're taking a break. And we'll be back the following week. For now, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.